Today we are going to discuss start from first exercise. So for that open start pro V8i version. So in that select new project. So, open new project. Select space. So length units are meter, force units are kilonewton, set as default. Now change your folder in desktop or wherever you required. So I am using location D drive. I am saving it as exercise 1. Click on next. Select always defaultly selected, select as add beam. Click finish. Now start pro window open. So this is the grid. So grid, this is the beam grid. You have to give length or any structure, beam length, any structure. So for this is the views. So view from side, side view. This is another side view, left view, front view, back view. So side view, another side view, top view, bottom view, and isometric view. So first of all select front view. So in the first axis we have the beam length of span of 5 meters. So select anywhere. So any 3, 4 or 5. Select anywhere first node and end it as wherever you require. If suppose 6 meters you required, select as 6 meters. So if you required 5 meters, select here 5 meters. So this first of all it is created one beam length, just beam length only. So if you want beyond 10 meters, here only showing 10 meters only. So vertical also showing 10 meters only. You have if you want to beyond 10 meters, click on edit here, right side, click on edit. So if you want x direction, right side length, so here see here 10 meters is there. So if you want 12, 11, 12, so increasing there, 13. So anything, any length, if you want change it. So I don't need now, so I am keep it as 10. So if you want vertically change length, so 10, 11, 12. So keep it as okay. So like this we can change length of the grid. So next click on general. So next step, click on general. So here was showing property, specifications, supports, load and definitions, material. So first of all we need to provide property of the beam. So we have only length of the beam. So if you see any beam, there is a thickness and depth of the beam. So for this, whether this length, depth or thickness arranged or not, so we have to adjust, define length and depth and thickness. So select define, select rectangle. We have to provide, we have to design rectangle beam only. So according to IS and the Indian standards, so select depth as 0.45. So the thickness as 0.3. Click add, close. So they just added. So we have added that property. This is not assigning it. So for assigning property you have to choose. Select rectangle concrete, select beam, then assign to selected beams. Assign, save. So now property assigned. So for this, whether this property assigned or not, so if you want to see, click on view 3D rendering. So now you will see. So length is there, depth and thickness, everything is defined. So just close it. So property assigned. Next step is supports. So we have in first exercise we have pinned supports. So how to create pinned supports? So for this, supports only at the node points. By default, the cursor showing this is the node cursor. So last time it is showing beam cursor. So by default it is showing beam cursor, nodes cursor, because the supports acting at node points only. So create. So select pinned. So pinned supports. So set as by default. Click add. So just support 2. So this is the supports we have to assign. So select support 2. So select first node and press Ctrl and select second node. If you want different supports, you have to give different supports. So we have only one support, we have to allocate two nodes. So support to select support 2 and select first node, press and select press Ctrl and select second node. Then select assign to selected nodes. Assign. So so support 2. So you have to, so already pinned supports is there. Next step, load definitions, load and definition. So how to give loads? So usually for a beam, dead load is there, and we have to also consider assigned live load. So first of all, select load case details, add here primary load. In the primary load, select first dead load. Next, keep it as DL. So title, if you want to know whether that title of the load, if you want to give, then give DL. So click add. Next, live load. So keep it as title LL. Add, close. So now you have to define loads. So for that, select DL, add self load, self weight load. So select Y and keep it as factor -1, add, then close. So dead load is added. Next, this symbol shows only self weight added, not yet assigned. So this question mark shows that our load is not yet assigned. So indicates that our load is not assigned yet. So live load. Next we have to allocate live load. Just add that member load. We have in the first exercise we have uniform load, uniformly distributed load, and point load. So for that, first of all you need to allocate add a uniform force, that is UDL. So first select uniform force, so that is 5 kilonewton per meters. So this load acts downwards. For this Q symbol as indicate -5. So D1, D2, D3 indicates. So D1 indicates so load acting from starting point of the supports to starting point of the DL. So D1 means starting point of the support to starting point of the load, this to UDL. So D2 indicates starting point of the support to ending point of the UDL. So D3 indicates usually sections, I sections and T sections. So we don't have that type of design in the future exercises also. So for this don't need to discuss about D3. So D1 means first starting point of the support to starting point of the load UDL. Next D2 means starting point of the support to ending point of the load. So in the first exercise total in UDL acts whole length. So we don't need to give any value. For this add close. So another length load also there, live load, that is member load, point force. Select concentrated. Point load is there. Point load means concentrated nodes. So -20 downwards acting, -20. So exactly acting at the midpoint of the beam. So it's give it as 2.5. Add. So we have to assign. So first just only added. Next we have to assign for this beam. Select load, select beam, then assign to selected beam. Yes. Next select load, assign. Sorry. So assign to selected beams. Assign. Select load. Assign to selected node. Assign. So if you want to decrease this display loading, so just right click, so labels, scales, so click on apply immediately. So if you want to increase point force, so increase that point force, so it is showing decreasing that loading figure. Distribution force also if you want to decrease, so then click on apply. Okay. So in this way we have to allocate loads. Next analysis and print. Click no print and add close. So next click analyze, run analysis, save. So showing 0 errors, 1 warning, 1 note. If you have any errors, you can see view output file. Oh. So here output file, you can see any error is there. This is the warning. So close. After that click on mode, post processing, click on OK. So now we can see shear force Fy, bending moment Fz. This is the figures. This is the shear force Y. This is the bending moment in Z direction. Usually we can select shear force Y direction, bending moment Z direction. So if you want to see values, select view value, beam results, maximum bending moment, maximum shear force, maximum displacement, annotate. So this is the values of maximum shear force, maximum bending moment and displacement. If you want to displacement figure, select right click, labels, scales, apply immediately. In displacement increase the length. This apply. Okay, this is displacement, bending moment and shear force. This is the first exercise. Then close